everybody, Bonnie here. We're making a habit of coming outside. So yeah, I just had to take advantage of the nice weather, even though I'm kind of over the hotness. It's in the 80s and I'm really ready for that fall chill. But anyways, if you hear voices, the girls are also outside there in their hammocks. I'll put in a picture or something at the end. So Mystery Yarn Challenge Monday, and I didn't make a ton this week because I had been working on other projects, like the new Jada and Stitches squares came out, so I was working on those, and I made this really awesome cat. And I'm so sorry I didn't get a Catterday video up on Saturday. The whole day I was actually crocheting, and then just, I don't know, stuff happened and I just couldn't make a video. So, but this Saturday, oh my goodness, it's so cute. Anyway, so Mystery Yarn Challenge, the yarn that the girls picked out for me is dwindling. This is what the bag looks like. It's, I would say, less than half. The last time I weighed it, let me look at I've got my book here. Last week it was at 9.2 ounces. It started at 19.3, so then it was 9.2. This week it is 6.7 ounces, so it went down, not a ton. There's a lot of fall colors in there, and so let me show you what I made this week. I had mentioned that I was going to do some food, and I did, I kind of did, but I didn't make that teapot that was from Hooked on Amigurumi. I was looking at it and my mind just didn't have the space for that, because it's not like totally complicated. I mean, I've made patterns that are far more complicated than the teapot, but I just was not in a headspace to try to figure things out. So I did not make the teapot like I said I was going to, but I did make the grapes that the girls wanted. I used up the rest of the purple that was in the bag. It just made four grapes. This one is a little tiny one. All I did was I started in a magic ring of 6 single crochets, and I think I increased once or twice. I used a 3.25 hook because this yarn is thinner. I think this might be the Red Heart Neon Stripes, a piece of that yarn. It reminds me of that. And then this stuff was the super thin stuff that I had made the eggplant out of. So we got 4 grapes. I was gonna make a vine and stuff, but I thought I would get more grapes. So yeah, these are going to turn into cat toys. Dingo was already having a ball last night, no pun intended, with these little balls, these little grapes. So that's what they're probably gonna end up as. I don't know. And then I was sitting there, I'm like, okay, what else am I going to make? Because I'm not making that teapot. And I really wanted to use some of the pink yarn, and I didn't use it all. There's still some pink and some silver sparkle, but I used some of it, and I'm just grabbing in. I've got my bucket thing, basket. You guys, I really like how these turned out. I made a couple of coasters. I wish you could see how pretty and sparkly it is. I mean, it's like, oh, I guess that's kind of what it looks like, but it's just so pretty. It reminded me of like kind of vintagey. It's a coaster, by the way. I needed a coaster on my desk. I had been using like paper towels and napkins and stuff, drinking the cold water and whatever. I didn't want, like how it cups the sweat, so I needed a coaster, and I thought, you know what? I need to make something out of that Mystery Yarn Challenge stuff, so I made 2. This one I used a 3.75 hook. All I did was I started with a magic ring of 6, and I increased up 7 times, I think. I just kept going until it was a good size. And around the edge I did the picot stitch. I believe that's what it's called when you single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, all in the same stitch. This was really tight. I did hold 2 strands together for the pink and the silver, but this is just one strand of that yarn. I think this yarn might be like reminds me of Karen Simply Soft metallics. I've had that yarn for like 7 years, I don't even know. But anyway, so I used a 3.75 with this one, and it was really tight and really hurting my hands. And then so for the second one I used a 4mm hook, same exact pattern of just increasing up, and it's not that much of a size difference either. But I'm really happy with these. I just think they're so pretty sitting on my desk. So I made 2. I do have enough to make maybe another one. I don't know if I could get a set of 4 out of them, out of the yarn that I've got left, but I'm really happy with this. I made something for me and I really like it. I think it's really pretty. So there's that. And then I do have another food item. I had this pattern for a while. I don't even know. And it's this pattern right here. It's a lemon. This is by my Amigurumi farm. It's a free pattern. I will link it down below. Very, very simple pattern. I had yellow yarn left and I used every bit of the yellow yarn, and I had some green, and I still have some of that green left for the leaf, but here is my lemon. I gave it a straight face. I did have a smile on there. It just did not look right, and then I tried a couple other faces, but this was it. This was the lemon. The eyes are 6mm eyes. With the 2 strands together, I used a 3.75 hook, and then this is just 1 strand. I didn't hold a double or anything with the 3.75. Very, very simple pattern. You start here, and you sew the leaf on. I guess if you really wanted to, you could crochet it right in though if you made it first. It's very simple. The pattern calls for 12 rows in here, but I was running out of yarn, so I just did 10, and I am so glad that I only did 10 because I wouldn't have had enough to finish. I was struggling trying to close it up, but I think it's cute. You could tell it's a lemon, right? You probably could even turn it around if you didn't want a face. It really looks like a lemon that way. So I made a lemon. We got a lemon. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with the rest of this mystery yarn. In here, there's, I'm just looking at my thing to make sure I didn't like forget anything. Okay, I didn't forget anything in my book. I mean, yeah, oranges. I can make a pumpkin, but I want to come up with something different. What is today? Today is Monday the 16th, so we're like halfway through September. I have confidence I'm gonna finish this challenge. So, and I have more sparkle yarn. I love that sparkle yarn. Yeah, that is what I've got for you guys today. Tonight I'm probably going to be crocheting the rest of those granny squares from the new Jada and Stitches square for the Granny's Magical Cupboard. And I think I started one in my Crochet With Me video. And I finished that one, and I made 3 of them, and I just have to make the greens now. So I think I might turn the green ones and the off-white ones into a blanket and use those colorful ones as couch cushions. Just starting to babble right now, so I gotta go inside and finish up the laundry and all that wonderful mom stuff. You guys. At least dinner is taken care of. I ran to the store and got these sausage patties. Well, it's not real sausage, it's Morningstar. But they are so good. They taste like real sausage. And some English muffins, and I'll probably make some scrambled eggs, and we'll have breakfast for dinner. So that'll be good. Nice and simple. And I won't have to have the oven or the stove on very long because it's so hot. Yeah, I know the rest of the week is supposed to be in the 80s, and I don't know. I don't even know if I want to check the weather that's gonna be coming. It's probably just gonna be warm. The leaves are starting to change color when we get like the full fall color is what it's called when the leaves change. I will definitely show you guys because some of the trees, they just look like they're on fire. They're so pretty. So yeah, that's what I've got for you guys today. I hope you're having a good one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by, and I will be seeing you soon. Do you hear that? It's a woodpecker. Bye, everybody.
What?
Hi. Maybe this will end up in the video.